on, family? Pedro here with another video. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're excited for 2023. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly my exact strategy on how I was able to make over $1,500 profit in a matter of hours. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to show you exactly step by step on how you can apply this in your trading and you can see the same results. Make sure you stick around, guys, and we're going to dive in. We're not going to waste any time. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe below. Make sure you turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any single content that I pull up. With that being said, guys, let's dive in. We're going to take a look at how I looked at the markets, how I took this trade, and how I applied my trading plan in order to get the results I got. To begin, as you guys know, I always focus on the bigger picture. I always like to look at the bigger time frames and kind of narrow it down from there. So as you know, on the daily, we want to understand what the overall direction of the market, guys. And you guys could see clearly that we were creating lower highs and lower lows in this downwards channel, okay? And I've created these lines here just so that you guys could see a little bit better and understand what I'm looking at and how I look at the market. Indicator number one was that we came up to this high. We were potentially creating, okay? And listen closely, guys, okay? I want you guys to listen closely here. We were potentially creating a new lower high, right? So you can see the previous lower high here. We got the other high here. So this is new lower high actually here, lower high here, lower low, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? And so here we were pretty much coming at this level. However, we failed to what? Create that new lower low. So that was indicator number one, knowing that, hey, you know what? We're actually failing to break short-term upwards momentum to the upside. So that's what we want to look for. We know that on the higher time frames, right? I narrow this down to the 4 hour. We want to break this kind of upwards channel. Okay, this upwards trend line, because we know that in the bigger picture on the daily, we are in a downward trend, right? So how was I able to catch this opportunity? Well, I noticed that we failed to create a new low. Knowing that we failed to create a new low, I said, okay, most likely what's going to happen is we're probably going to be ranging for quite some time. And we saw this. I knew that we were ranging for a while. So what I did, guys, make sure you pay attention. Make sure you pay attention, guys. Okay. What I did was I noticed that we started to shift from an upwards trend into a ranging market. Okay. The information I saw, basically, obviously this was non-existent here. I'm just going to put it basically where it didn't happen, which would be replay here, guys. So far, guys, are you understanding what I'm explaining here? If you are, guys, let me know in the comment section below and put hashtag understood and hashtag fire. Let's go. Let me know in the comments below, guys. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Comment it below. I do read every single comment. So I knew that we were in the range, right? So not only that, I'm going to clear this off so you guys could see exactly how it panned out, okay? And I knew that, okay, I knew that we were ranging, right, on the 4 hour time frame. Remember, the 4 hour time frame is quite significant in terms of understanding the direction and what the market is doing, okay? So I knew that basically on the RSI, we were pretty much coming to a point where we were oversold, okay? And we needed to have some sort of a pullback. And I knew that this level here for odd USD, and I'm going to zoom in here, guys, so you guys can see what I'm talking about, okay? This level right here, okay? Look at my arrow, okay? Was a major level of support. And so I knew at some point, I said, you know what? Price will most likely come back down here and retest it once more, even if it creates some sort of a wick here. Look at this wick here, over here on the left-hand side here, right? Look at those wicks, right? At some point, price was just going to come down anyways, okay? And then reject it potentially, right? Because price could have come down that direction and continue to go down further. I knew that it was going to come down to that section most likely and then probably reject it and respect this level, right? Listen closely, guys. This is where I really said, okay, we're coming to that major level support and I can anticipate some sort of rejection. So I let price do its thing. I narrowed it down to the 1 hour. I said, well, what we've got here so far is one of two things. We have the strong momentum push here, got a nice clear move here, okay? And we got some sort of a bearish flag form here. We had price come down, okay? And when I saw the price, I saw this from last night, the night before, by the way, on Thursday. And I knew that, I said, you know what, there's going to be a pullback for sure. That's why I drew this like this. But I knew that price was going to come back down to this level of support, okay? And I'm going to highlight this over here. And I knew it was going to reject this area, okay? Now, was it going to reject 100%? No. But what I saw was that the potential for price to come down and retest this level, let's let it play, right, was right there. That's where I knew when I woke up in the morning and I saw price starting to reject this level, I looked at the past. I always look to the left to understand where we were. We're not in a trend in the higher time frames. We're not uptrending upwards. We're not trending downwards. We're in a range. And in a range, when we come to certain levels, okay, guys, pay attention. When we come to certain levels, okay, certain support level or resistance level. These are levels that we can trade. So if we're at a major resistance area at the highs of a range, you best bet we're looking for price to reject that level. If it breaks above it, then it could either be a fake out or it could be a break and retest, and we wait for that retest with confirmation. Okay, so are you guys understanding that as well? If you are, let me know in the comments below, guys, that you're understanding as of right now how I was potentially gonna take this trade. Okay, and just understanding what I'm explaining right now. Okay, so let's continue playing it. I saw this opportunity. I said, you know what, it's 6 a.m. here, 6:30 when I got up, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna look for buys. At this point, we're seeing a lot of wicks. We're not seeing the strong momentum back down. We're not seeing a similar momentum move like this. And we're seeing kind of prices going down, right? It created this little pullback or bullish, bearish flag, but it wasn't that strong momentum that I hoped for. So that to me is telling me that the bears are weak. The bulls are fighting. They're fighting price back. Then what I did was I was like, okay, this is the 1 hour time frame. Look at my RSI. Look how oversold it was. It was super oversold. Look at it. Right? So then if you grab the moving averages, you can see my moving averages right over here. If we go down to, let's see here, the 15, yes, it was the 15. If we go watch what happens here, right? We knew that this was a level. I let price play and bam, we had that break above our moving averages on the 15. Okay. Not only that, I knew that it was going to come back down and retest. I already got in here on a buy. I already knew that this is part of it, right? This is part of trading as you get more and more comfortable, right? You know that these are key levels. However, if you want to get on a pullback just because you're not as experienced to get these more aggressive entries, and this is how people, and this is how I am and other traders are able to capture these sniper entries, because you take it based off of experience. You know that this is a major level structure down here, and you know that price has respected this level structure multiple times, right? And so because I know that price has respected this key level, I'm more confident to get in on this entry now instead of waiting for a strong momentum push and then waiting for the pullback. Knowing that this was New York Open, by the way, I knew that, you know, the volume was going to kick in. I just knew it was going to kick in. Obviously, you know, we did have the US news and stuff coming up and all that type of stuff, but obviously not everything is 100%. You got to keep that in mind too, guys, right? But when you're starting out, you wait for that pullback. We got that pullback and look what price did. So let me just play it off so you guys could see. This is the 30-minute time frame, by the way. And I'm just going to delete this highlighted area so you guys could see it a little bit better. And we'll let it play, guys. So we had a pullback, right? And in this pullback, you could have gotten back in. Let's say you missed this entry, you could have got back in. Look at what price did. Price went exactly as expected. Nice quick in and out. Look at our risk reward. I said, you know what? This is where I want to take my profits. On this pullback, I was already moving my stop loss to entry and literally took, I think I took like 40%, right? I didn't take all of it, but I took like 40% profit, right? And so that's what I'm saying. This is where you manage your risk. You know that the pullback was going to come down, okay, at some point, and then we got the strong push back up. You can see my arrows that even in the past, I already knew. So look at it here on the 15-minute. Look at this arrow here. I knew that this pullback was going to come. That strong momentum was going to potentially react at this level, and it was going to come, right? Even this. So let's say you didn't get this aggressive entry on here. Always wait for the pullback, guys. Okay, so pay attention, guys. Pay close attention, okay? And what you want to see is a strong momentum push. Wait for the pullback. Look how price pulled back literally at our 20 moving average, okay? When I saw that strong momentum and that pullback, this is where you double up on your entries, right? If you want, or this would have been a better entry for you if you missed the first one, okay? And this is how you catch these trade opportunities, right? Sometimes getting on these aggressive entries, maybe especially when you're first starting out, is not the most ideal way to start. Maybe you just wait and look for these opportunities where you're like, okay, this is a major key level. We're definitely oversold on our RSI. We're pretty much, we've got the volume coming up here. We got that strong momentum. I'm going to wait for the put retracement. Pull your 20 moving average, your 50 moving average. The 50 will just tell you the overall direction. If price is above the 50, you know we're in an upwards momentum. If price is above price, then these candles here, right, price, then we know that we're in a downward trend, guys. It's that simple. If you have any questions, don't be shy, guys. Comment below. Again, this is here to, I'm creating these videos to help you guys out. And you know we have our live streams, but I promised you guys I would create more and more content for you guys. And so if you have any questions, don't be shy, guys. But anyways, this trade went exactly as expected. Beautiful, beautiful turnout. And I was able to make over $1,500 in a matter of a couple hours, guys. So great example, look at the risk reward ratio, 4.9. Not only that, I was only risking 30 pips. So I knew that, you know what, if price was going to come down here, either wick me out or break down below and invalidate this support level. And it is what it is, right? You take your loss and you move on, right? But in this case, look at this, barely any drawdown, just a little bit, and then price went in our favor. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, guys, smash that like button. But not only that, comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know if you want me to pull out a video on a certain topic or anything you're struggling with, guys. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you in your trading journey. But not only that, guys, you've come to the right place. If you've been struggling with your trading, okay, listen closely, guys. If you've been struggling with your trading, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys watch my other videos, guys. Watch it from beginning to end. I've got lots of great content that you can go back and reference and learn, guys. Trust me, it's absolutely free to watch this content and it costs you absolutely nothing, guys. So keep it up, guys. Stay positive. Remember to always trust God's plan, and I will catch you guys until next time. Thank you so much, guys. Bye for now.